Have you heard what happened to Janet? No, I didn't, but do tell. First of all, she's not all that, but she really thinks she is. I swear, she comes on here every day talking her shit and being condescending to everyone. Now, I'm not one to gossip, but I hear that YouTube is about to take her fucking channel, and I'm glad. Now see, most of you would say I'm hating because I'm talking about her while she's not around. But let me tell you, she wouldn't appreciate the intellectual conversation and discourse that I would put forth. You know what? Fuck her for real. That's all I got to say about that. And this is what Janet did. 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 I'm not one to gossip, but you know what? I hear that she goes out onto these social sites and finds married guys, and then she extorts them for money and threatens to tell their wives what she's doing. Now, if you ever wonder where she's getting all of this money from, let me tell you something. She's not getting it from her job, because I know for a fact she's in a lot of weirdo sites with Patreons and getting to all sorts of satanic bullshit. But let me tell you something. Now, I know you're probably saying, why are you constantly hating on her and blaming her for everything? But let's be for real. The scripture's upside down, and it's all her fault. And this is what Janet did. 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 This is what Janet did.
He's mad, too.
But I don't want to go among mad people.
Oh, you can't help that. Most everyone's mad here.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, guys. It is your host, Empress Janet, and we are in Wonderland for a whole new week of wonderful topics, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You know, in Wonderland, we respect each other and we love each other. So let's give a shout out to Stephanie, one of my members. Let's give a shout out to Templar, my security and a member. And shout out to everybody that's watching this on the replay. I appreciate it. And please hit the like. I appreciate that too, guys. So we're going to be talking about some different topics this week. The reason that these topics are being talked about, this is just a disclaimer, but this has nothing to do with anybody or any particular person on the U-Loop, okay? When we go down rabbit holes in Wonderland, we go down the rabbit hole to find out what the reason is for the issue of the topic that we're talking about. If you think people are like this, you're allowed to, but we are not doctors, so we're not diagnosing anyone on the YouTube. So I just want to put that out there so that everybody knows I am not a doctor. I will get the receipt and I will get the information. I'll get the definition and you can decide. Are your friends like this? Are your people like this? Or are there people on the YouTube that maybe I encountered that act like this? So good evening, Irish. Thank you for coming, darling. We're going to be talking about our mental health this week, guys. So we're going to be doing mental health awareness. We're going back to some things that we've talked about. Today, we're going to be talking about pathological and compulsive liars. Yeah, I'll say it again. The difference between pathological and compulsive liars. The reason that we're going to be talking about this is because it interested me that people feel that they can go place to place, tell a lie, and make everyone believe that it's the truth. When people know what the truth is, they are very disheartened when they hear the lie. It's almost like it goes through you like a sword hitting you in your back, and you're just being sliced open. It's kind of devastating because I don't care if I don't like you out here. I may need to give this disclaimer as well. I am the Empress of Wonderland, and I pay the cost to be the boss here. So if I don't speak to you outside of here, and if I came to your show and I've never come back, allow it. Maybe that's the message, that I no longer want to be in contact anymore. I don't talk to people behind the scenes because that's when they try to trap you and make you feel like it's your fault. I have nothing to hide. I break friendships or break fake friendships, guys. Yeah. No, Miss Brittany won't hold on too long to the fake fuckeries. Just saying. That's my F word for today. Just throwing it out there. Shout out to the chat room. Hit the like, guys. So we're going to go back to our awareness. We'll be doing awareness all week. And today's topic is about pathological and compulsive liars. I mean, we're all liars. Let's not act like we don't. But in my world here, we're all equal. Okay. We demand respect, and the disrespect is lethal. Nothing is what it is, and everything is what it was, because again, it is what it isn't, and it is what it was. So shout out to everybody in the building. I got 2 channels operating today. So if you're on the Empress Janet Wonderland channel, thank you. If you're on the real Empress Janet channel, thank you. I need to do that because I want to get the other channel monetized. And so I need to continue to work on the watch hours. Now, I will tell you guys that I'm going to be talking about some other things towards the end of the show. I want to show the community the Discord. Since what happened last night, you know, a defamation of character can be very detrimental out here. To keep that under wraps, because again, you won't catch me making a video about you. I'm not promoting your name. Only time I'm promoting you is if you're good to me. If I have a wrench and I'm blowing up in your algorithms, definitely. So shout out to Shush Trish, and please like and subscribe. And if you go over there, please don't say you know me if you don't like me. Because I know you was over there Irish. I know you did. Oh, what we talking about? Let me get this video. So I put in my description box this beautiful lady. Please like and subscribe to her channel. It's called Life as a Rad Mom. And it's called Pathological Liars versus Compulsive Liars. We're going to run through this 16-minute video. As mothers, we can definitely have, you know, a mind of this. Let's have an open mind to this so that, again, we can hear the message. So I will go through the comments. Templar, you feather ruffler. Where did you ruffle some feathers there, Templar? Because Templar is all about the truth, honey. One thing I don't do is make up stories about people. It's very hurtful. And compulsive liars and pathological liars actually do. They believe their lies, and they believe that what they're saying is the truth. Now, we're going to get down into the difference of the two. Excuse me, I'm drinking my coffee. But it's important to know that they're both out there. So whether you are, you know, going to admit that you're a liar, because again, we all lie. Do we lie to hurt people? Do we lie to save someone? Do we lie to shelter their feelings? Do we lie to try to make ourselves bigger and badder than everyone else? For educational purposes, these are our opinions. This is commentary on pathological and compulsive liars. In Wonderland, we are not doctors. We do not do any doxing or disgusting comments in the chat. So we're going to get started, guys. Please be respectful to the people coming in without a wrench. Don't mind me. I'm just doing a workout. Hey, Rip. Rip it good, darling. Have a rip day, honey. I was, LOL. You were over at the show. You ruffled a few nights ago. Mm-hmm. That'll be a conversation to have. Shout out to the chat room. Hey, Anthony. You all right? Shout out, shout out. I want everybody to know that Anthony is my love bug. I love him. He went through some things and definitely understand. Some people, it's just so disrespectful where they feel like if you're a certain color, you're not allowed at a panel or you're not allowed at a show. Everybody in my community is multicultural. So we're going to work on that. I had someone in the Discord ask me about why the beef sectors are so, stuck on, this certain color thing. I'm not really sure. So, Anthony went through something the other day, and because he was white, he wasn't allowed to be there. And that kind of hurt. So I will talk about that, in another time of maybe perceptions of people. I'm not really sure, but I do apologize that happened to you, Anthony. Hey, Rex, you're disgusting. Oh, God. I think you spoke about it earlier, Templar. All right, well, you guys get into that. I'm going to get into my commentary. I love you guys. Big ups to the Mad Hatter chatters. Just keep chatting away. Spam the chat. Thank you for coming. And I appreciate you guys. Oh, I think Nightbot's supposed to be doing, not sure why he's not pushing has anybody seen Nightbot? Nightbot looks like he ain't doing his job. The AI is not doing his job. It might be because I'm on 2 channels, but let's go. Let's get into this. Pathological liars versus compulsive liars. Do I need to give the definition? Because I will do it. I want to do it before. I want to do it after. But if we need a definition, because I love my UK and you guys, like your words may be a little different. Not saying that this one is, okay? But I just want to see, okay? All right. So, pathological lying, the compulsive urge to lie about matters big or small, regardless of the situation. Let's say that again. Pathological liar is the compulsive urge to lie about matters big or small, regardless the situation. So let's give an example, guys. Sorry, my laugh. Say someone says, oh, I was here because so-and-so brought me here. And then the next day they say, no, I didn't come here because of that person. It must have been something else. That's a pathological liar. The compulsive liars are just as bad, don't you think? Let's take a look at that. Let's just get into that real quick before we get into this beautiful mother who's going to explain the difference. And as mothers, we know when our children are lying. We know when one did it and they try to say the other one did it. These people out here are like our children, honey. Okay? This is serious. These children are very well groomed to do as they're told. Okay? And when somebody tells you to lie, when you can lie for somebody, when you sit up there and say you didn't see the video of somebody hitting their animal, I question you. I question you. You would rather sit around with filth that hurts animals than to have dignity and integrity for yourself. It's crazy. So again, a pathological liar is a symptom varies from personality disorders, including antisocial, narcissistic, and historical personality disorder. Oh my God, we're going to have to get into that one, guys. These conditions, such as borderline personality, can lead people to frequently lie and consider themselves to be the victim. That's crazy, because I heard that last night. Like, somebody literally interrupted a beautiful conversation that was going on just to play victim and lie and create a big old story that wasn't even true. Hi, my love. Hello, Queen. I was looking down. I didn't even see you, boo. Hey, English. Welcome, welcome. Yes, the receipts are actually in the Discord. Big ups to Templar doing the Discord. Matter of fact, let me see, guys, if I can pull up. Now, you know I'm an old lady, right? But Templar's teaching me. Okay, let me see. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm like so tech savvy though. Hi, Sincere. Hello, darling. Hello. Welcome. I'm gonna show my family this Discord real quick. Woo! God bless me. Yeah. The Blob just made another show talking about he's never coming back out here. Anywho. All right. So whenever you guys come into the Discord, you will see my face over on the left-hand side. If you're on your phone, guys, you will see up in the left-hand corner 3 little dots, okay? When you click those 3 little dots, then that's when you will see the whole board. Now, I do apologize. You might have to screen closer to your phone right now to look at this. But again, guys, if whoop. Sorry, Tiffler. On the left-hand side will be hashtags. Each hashtag is a room. So if you notice, we have the welcome room, the random things, the Discord games, and administrators. Administrators, it will be, Templar, of course, and Stephanie and Anthony. So anytime Templar writes in there about something, new changes, anything, you guys will be able to see it. You guys have control to time anybody out in the Discord. You would right click on their name and then time them out. We don't have any disrespectful people, so we're not really like, going to go down that road too hard. But if you guys do see something that's inappropriate, if somebody comes in making a derogatory comment and they're not saying hi and using their manners, yeah, you can just time that out, or even ask me to kick them, because only me and Templar can kick, I think, right? I know I can kick. I can't see the screen, so I don't know what you guys are saying. Shout out to Templar. Okay. So, Mama, are you watching? Because I just want to show you. So on the left-hand side, again, all the rooms. Now, here's our lounge. So we will, go back in here to talk to each other when we're having our meeting. We can have our administrative meeting right here where I can talk to Anthony, Stephanie, and Templar alone. So recommended, we have channels. Okay, guys? So we have the Empress Janet channel. So right here is where I need you guys to go. Empress Janet, click on the hashtag, go into the room, and then, hey, Rico's live too, guys. If you guys want to open a window for him, he's live. You can always open a window if you guys have a laptop, and leave a window open for him and me as well. That's a lot of times, you don't have to necessarily stay at the show. Just leave the window open for us. We appreciate the view. We appreciate the like. And again, you can watch it on the replay. The replay gang is amazing. I appreciate Bex for doing that. She works a lot. When Anthony was working, he was doing a replay. So you guys can always go back and watch my videos. I please ask you to look on the community wall if you guys want to know where I'm at. And I mean that sincerely, because I will promote the channels that I'm visiting. But I'm telling you right now, if you're the enemy or we don't speak, don't come over there with your feelings. I'm not in mine. If you listen, Linda, if a man don't want to answer the phone and he don't answer the phone for Miss Brittany ain't gonna call 20 times to see why he ain't answering the phone. Okay, I get it. So maybe people need to get it, okay? Because if I don't F with you, I'm not talking to you anymore. I don't know what rule you need out here in the YouTube world, darling, but it's not like the real world, honey. So trust and believe. I'm not speaking. It's messy. I don't get into messy. I don't got time for all your feelings and you want to like clout chase and gaslight just to get attention because you drink alcohol 24/7. Allow it. So Coach Love has a channel in here, guys. So whatever she goes live, we'll post it for her. Big ups to Minxie. She's got a channel in here. And big ups to the Brat. If you guys want me to post you a channel, you talk to Templar about it. And again, whoever's going live, everybody can go in here. Empress Diva Tomboyish liked her. Her show was here. Now, it's probably scrolling because she may have took it down. But I met a beautiful lady named Empress Diva. She was very, very, very nice. And she was from Pennsylvania. So big ups to Pennsylvania because I don't really meet people. Now, I am going to close this because it will keep beeping while I'm trying to talk about my other topic. But wanted to show you guys. So on the right-hand side, me and Templar are always in the chat. So it might always be green. These people are offline. So you guys can't see all this unless you're on a laptop or a computer. On your phone, there will be 3 dots in the corner. Right here is where we all talk. So you'll have private boxes where we can message each other. Now, Templar has a Discord, guys. So again, Templar needs to drop his link in somewhere in there in my Discord so that you guys can change my name to Precious. No, he didn't change my name. Okay, let me stay focused. So he has a Discord too. And if you guys like topics that we may not talk about, they're definitely in here. He has a lot of cool stuff. And he talks about the black bat flu and celebrities, abortion. Like he's got good topics here, guys. So if you guys want to jump into the Discords, we'll hand out the link. I think Anthony, you can take the invite link and share it. I think you should be able to touch it now because Templar changed the controls in there. And big ups to Templar for fixing up the Discord, making it look all beautiful and stuff. I love you, darling. Look, I got me a serial killer's room. So the point of this, guys, is that the receipt about what happened the other night will be in the Empress Janet hashtag. Please take a look at the receipt as we move forward. We are 10 toes down on the truth, and we don't go round and round. So if you need us to rewash you on the next day just to get you some clout, I'm going to need you to call 1-800, get you some attention. Speak to them soon, darling, because you're addicted. You have a virus. Yeah, you can't pretend to be my friend and think that you're going to sit around me. I'm not doing that. Listen, y'all already know, I am a great actress. And when something happens, I don't react like you want me to. Doesn't make me a punk. Okay? I'm telling you guys this. I'm not screaming and hollering, screaming anymore. And that weirdo wanted the old Janet back. So as that old Janet died, you died there too. So know that. Allow it. Because again, I don't have to lie. The energy to lie. You know what happens? It's like, let me tell you something, Irish. I tell you a lie, Irish. You go ask Templar, and Templar tells you the truth. What are you going to do when you come back to me, Irish? Are you not going to look at me a little bit differently? That my words didn't mean anything, that you couldn't trust what I was saying. This is their problem out here. They bank on you not trusting that person that you ride with. If you guys have a membership on my channel and you have a wrench on my channel, you are family. There's no way that I'm going against what you guys say to some weirdo outside, because let me tell you how gaslighting, breaking up the community, forefronting on the Crockett, It's like little crocodiles, and they just run around trying to suck abyss their lives. They're not even trying to fend for their food. They want to try to steal the other crocodiles' dinner. No. Pathological and compulsive liars are dangerous people, my opinion. Because again, if you can't believe what you're saying, how are you spitting it out here to us? If someone asks you, how did you get to my channel? And first time you say one thing, and second time you say another, you done out here right there. And see, they're banking on you to only remember something for 5 minutes. We've got to eat lots of fruits and vegetables and have lots of sleep, guys, and lots of water, okay? Lots of water. Please know. They will try to test you. Even last night, and you guys know I got good ears. I mean, put a 1 in the chat room if y'all know that Janet got good ears. I could hear everything, and I was still wrong last night. And I don't care because I still liked what she did, so period. But I did admit that I was wrong, and I felt great about it. So like me, I don't feel no pride to be like, oh my God, I can't tell the truth, so I gotta lie. It's like, no, if I did something wrong, I'll admit I did it wrong. I would never back down to be the person to be like, oh, I didn't do this. That's a lie all the time. If you wake up in the morning and you look in the mirror and say, I am fearfully and wonderfully created by God, then who are you fearing? Who are you fearing? I can't fear nobody. So there's no reason for me to lie to you. That's too much energy, wasting time. Just like the bipolar bear made 20 videos again trying to get clout off of me. Okay? It's okay. It's okay. That's my number one stalking fan on YouTube. Matter of fact, let's give him a round of applause for being the most stalkish man on YouTube. And that was a tiny little pause. We got to give him 3 fingers because he can't get all 5. Bam. Yeah, he live from day 1. Everyone saw him flip the flip. He's flipping like he's flipping like a 5. What is it? A 5 cents? A nickel? He's flipping like a nickel on the floor. He can't keep his story straight. He don't know if he's coming or going. Again, he's got an animal abuser on his panel. Now, let's say that you come to the panel. You say, oh, this person slandering my name. Are you not to bring a receipt? Let's talk about it. Thank you guys for the ones. Let's talk about it, though. If you're telling the truth, are you able to pull a receipt? Because me and Templar showed you guys in Empress Janet in the Discord how to do a receipt. So I need everyone to kind of still go to Empress Janet's little hashtag in the Discord. Look how we set the receipt up time to time to time. That way you can see when the person started talking to when the person started lying to when the truth was told to them and when they denied it. And that's what we're going to keep doing. If you guys bring your receipt, get the name of the title of the show, get the timestamp that you found the information. And again, don't cut and clip anything. Bring the whole show. Promote that person's channel because you're using their content. So the big ups to Trish because she's in the Discord now. Matter of fact, we need to make her a hashtag Templar. Shush Trish. You know, she got all them S's on it. But yeah, like so that way you guys could go to this person's channel and really hear the whole thing. I know if your attention span's only 5 minutes, that may be a problem. But if you can hold out and at least, listen to what's going on, then make a decision about people. People are so quick to jump. And did you know that Stephanie wears flip-flops backwards? Everybody's like, oh, Stephanie wears flip-flops backwards. And now everybody hates Stephanie because she wears her flip-flops backwards. Come on. How many times do you think you could go live, hit that live button and be like, I'm going to hate on this lady right here. So I'm going to make it look like I'm manly. You're lying to yourself. And that's another thing. This compulsive lying, hi Leo. This compulsive lying just allows people to play victim, perpetrator. I'm not a victim. We're survivors, guys. The blob, you already know. Come on. And shout out to all the surviving women that continue to have to fight, even if they're fighting against women. I've seen women fighting against each other. I stay out of that. It's not my business. Now, if you're doxing their family and stuff, I'm not going to sit next to you, but I'm going to need to see the receipt that they did that. Because again, you could tell me anything. You could say, oh, don't mess with Queen because she got orange flip-flops. Oh, don't mess with Stephanie because she got blue flip-flops. You can't tell me who to mess with. I need to see something that would cause me not to be around that person. And that's what people are banking on. That, oh, I say Janet has a big toe. Now everybody hates her big toe. Because trust and believe, I'm not going to tell you guys when I break up with friends. If I tried to do like integrating the community and that didn't work out, because people want to ask 64-year-old women about, behinds and stuff like that. Yeah, no, we are all together on that one. Okay. But like if I'm over at a channel that, in the UK, because still allowed over there, be over at Reels. Hello. Yeah, when I go to Reels, like it's very suspect now because like I introduced them to Miss Coach. She's innocent, but there won't be no introducing him to other people like that. He will have to be over here in the bushes or something to see what's going on to like see, the people that I know. Because, I take very good pride in, being a member at channels. If I give you money and I'm a member, then, I want the respect that I deserve. It's just that. It's the fact that I'm paying to be a part of something, then I want to be a part of it in all the positive professional ways. Just like you guys are a part of the, the team of, talking. We talk behind the scenes and we share good information. Claire, that video was the song. It was that Christian song that you played. It blocked it in the country. So that's all it was, Mama. You could bring that receipt back out. And matter of fact, I need the receipt that never mind. But just to tell you, that was it allowed me to see it, Claire, but then it went black. It blacked out and said that it said it was blocked because of the SME, the copyright, the people. They won't let nobody use their stuff. So if you just cut out that song in the beginning and redo your clip, it will work. And that's another thing about Claire. She's always showing the good side of things. She's never negative. And, even when people are being negative, she's, reaching out and saying like, these people just need a little love and a little prayer. So sometimes we could pray to, put people, away from us and keep them, their lies where they're at, because they're never going to stop lying, guys. And I'm going to say that, and we'll get started with this beautiful lady. Her channel is in my description box if you guys take a look. Her channel is called, just to get it correct here, Life as a Rad Mom. So yes, let's go, guys.
Good morning, friends. Today I would like to talk to you about a topic that's came up frequently, and that is what's the difference between a liar, because all of us have told lies, and a chronic liar or a pathological liar, or a compulsive liar. A lot of times that word even gets thrown around so easily and so frequently, and it's used for someone who just seems to lie a lot. Well, there's a big difference, and we're going to look at those today. First of all, a compulsive liar will tell you what you want to hear, and they will actually adapt and adjust their story to you, to fit you as an individual. And a lot of times in those type of situations, you can go back and talk to someone else who's talked to this person and heard the same story, but when you actually compare stories, they're altered just a bit, and that's because
I know it's her voice.
A liar in general.
See, it's already turned
no matter
up.
what type they are, there's a purpose for it. They've actually studied you and watched to see where your weaknesses are, and they will tap into those weaknesses to accommodate you, basically. So a compulsive liar will often be more focused on what you want to hear. A pathological liar basically they're going to have a pretty good history, if not a lifelong history.
So let's stop it there. Templar, I'm trying the volumes. I'm like hella high on my microphone right now. Let me turn my mic down because I have my headset on so that it wouldn't echo, but it's the loudest I can get her. She has a soft voice, but she did say compulsive liars or pathological liars. The difference was that the compulsive wants to continue to do it and do it to please. So they'll just keep doing, I'm sorry. Oh, I didn't know what I was saying. Oh, I was drunk. Oh, I forgot what I said. I was out of my mind. I blacked out. Yeah, all of that. But yeah, I'm sorry, guys. Bloody hell.
Chronic lying. There may not be an apparent motive or some sort of external benefit that you can discern or make sense of. So that's how you're going to know a pathological liar. It's not directed at you. It's not focused on you hearing what you want. And you may oftentimes even see those intermingled within the same person. Sometimes they may tell you what you want to hear. And other times they may be lying about something, and the whole time you're questioning, what's the purpose of this? With a pathological liar, number one, even if the lie is found,
I love her, but she's gonna get on my nerves. Like, so I put her in my description box. We're gonna take this one. This lady, this is the same lady. We're gonna take the other doctor since I have to move on because I can't. We're just gonna get to the other beautiful lady here. All right. So let's put her in the chat as well. That way you guys can take a look at it. But we need a louder voice. We got people with accents. We got people that are deaf in the back. We need some sound here. All right,
and I make
there we
mental
go.
health education videos.
Sheesh.
Today, I'm talking about pathological lying, what it is and how it compares to normal lying. Yes, there is such a thing as normal lying. There isn't an established official definition for pathological lying because it's not considered a mental disorder. Instead, it's observed as a behavioral disturbance that's present inside of other disorders, like some personality disorders, like antisocial personality disorder, and some brain disorders, like
Okay, so right here, pay attention. This is what they may be experiencing or have, okay?
Korsakoff syndrome, which is brain damage from alcohol.
Alcohol.
Pathological
Did you
lying
hear?
used to be called pseudologia fantastica. I like saying that. And it referred to people who told multiple outrageous lies that would border on the fantastic.
There it is.
And those were more than just simple
Luke.
lies. These would include elaborate details that seem questionably believable. And when you challenge the person on the details, they tell even more lies to
There it
make the
is.
story work. The motive behind the lying wasn't always clear, and sometimes it was just to impress people.
There it is.
Now, there
Let
is
me
a
stop her because she is just amazing. Can we get a round of applause for her already? She's turning me on. She is saying it all. It's just right there. This is the doctor, guys. Come on now. This is her channel. Definitely subscribe to her because she is talking that truth. This is what they do, and they want attention. They want something from you. There's an emotional connection that they feel. It's like you can't tell people, you can't call them love and darlings. You can't say, have a wonderful day. Like, are you serious? You'd be cordial to people. Even if you flirt a little bit, is that against the law? Is flirting mean that we're together? Heck no.
Body of research on deception. Most of the early work was within a
These
forensic
people just lie to
context,
be like, "I
usually
hate
looking
you,
at people
Janet.
who have committed
You
crimes.
know you love me.
But the more recent research has focused on non-criminal settings. And of that research, there has come this understanding of deception. Lying is defined as the deliberate attempt to get someone to believe something that you know is not true.
That you know is not true. The deliberate attempt to get someone to believe something that you know is not true. How many of us can tell that there are thousands of people out here that are doing that right now?
And there's three types of lying: normal, prolific, and pathological.
There it is.
Pathological lying is still seen as a different entity that
Hi,
takes
Mixie.
lying to a different level. But normal lying and prolific lying were considered behaviors that were non-pathological.
Me too.
Normal lying was defined as telling less than 5 lies in a day.
Wow.
Now, before you think that seems excessive, because I hardly ever lie, let's take a look at how they broke down the lies. In one of the studies that I have referenced in the description, they divided the lies into little lies and big lies using specific examples. These were considered little lies, telling a lie to keep from hurting someone's feelings. For example, no, your butt doesn't look too big in those jeans. Telling a lie to protect someone. No, it wasn't him. I took the $500 cash from your drawer.
I would
Sorry.
never admit that.
Telling a lie when you don't like someone's gift. Oh yeah, I love those polka dot socks.
Nope,
and the
I won't do
matching
that one
flannel
either.
pants. Thank you. Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
I'll be like, why did you buy this?
Telling
You
a
know
lie
I
to
don't
stop
like
someone
fucking
from
this,
finding
blah,
out a
blah. Excuse
secret.
my friend.
Oh, Jenny's abstaining from alcohol because she's observing Lent. But really, Jenny's abstaining from alcohol because she's pregnant.
Now, I can understand that lie. If she doesn't want to tell that she's pregnant and she wants to use something to cover it, I do understand. And I understand what the doctor's saying. We do lie, guys. 5 times a day are we lying. If you get into this day, whatever you're in the morning, afternoon, or the evening, check yourself on how many times you lied today. Innocently white lies, as Minx called it, as the doctor said. Big ups to the chat room, guys. Hit the like. All right, let's go.
And she's not ready to tell people yet. And then telling a lie when a child wants something that he or she can't have. You can't have that toy because it belongs to the boogeyman, and he may get mad at you if you touch it. Do any of these sound familiar as lies that you've told? These can be thought of as lies that are justified in some way because they serve a bigger purpose to protect someone. Now, these were considered big lies. Lies about whether or not you love someone. Not telling your partner who you've really been with.
There it is.
Not telling your partner where you've been.
There you go.
Calling in sick when you feel fine.
Oh, how many people call in sick when they feel fine? I'll wait. Matter of fact, let me get my cigar on this one. How many people call in sick and they know they're fine? How many people act like they don't know why a person stopped talking to them and they just get all mad but hurt? As these lies... Oh, God, this is amazing. I love this.
And considering it a mental health day. Lying about whether you like someone.
There it is.
Lying about how much money you've spent on someone.
There it is. So people will use their money out here. I spent $40,000, $50,000 on this. I owns my own house. We got mansions and cars, don't we, y'all? We all millionaires in Wonderland, aren't we, guys? How many lies are going on out here? Shit, our fucking handles ain't even our name. That's a lie right there. I'm just saying. Nobody knows what nobody's name is unless you know. I'm Miss Brittany. If y'all need to, write that down, that's Miss Brittany, huh? And Miss Brittany got a Bachelor of Criminal Justice, you know what I mean? Check it. Double check it. Run it. I'll wait. See, that's the thing. I don't have to lie because everything that I do is real. Real people do real things. We don't sit in a fantasy world and make up stuff. Like, let's talk about the truth. How many people washed their butt today? How many people brushed their teeth? How many people jumped on this line today, or the internet, or the YouTube as we call it, and went right into lying? They woke up for the lies. They're emailing each other for the lies. They're behind the scenes with the lies. Yo, somebody's running around their house right now banging their head off the wall like, I hate you, Janet. Don't lie. Don't lie. And that's their problem. If someone asks you a question and you don't answer the question, you just start off with a lie. Are you think you're valid? Do you think anything you say is believable? If someone asks you something and they automatically get angry, 9 times out of 10, they've lied. And that is honest to God truth. You could do a research study out here. We could even do this, guys. We can have a Wonderland work study. I want everyone to go around and ask somebody a truth and see if they get mad, telling the truth or telling the lie. Because I know when I tell the truth, I'm not angry. I'm calm. I'm cool. That's why I love that Trish allowed it last night. I ain't never scared. Don't come to me with no lie and try to lie on me and think that you're going to get away with the lie, honey. I think a person who drinks alcohol at 5, 6 in the morning till 12 at night has mental health issues. Okay? I bet you I can find a doctor. Matter of fact, this doctor just said that liars that have alcohol issues, their brains are stuck on that, that dead zone. What do we call it? What we call it, Stephanie? Water brain, water log. What was it? Dead. It was, I'm going to get the definition of it. But these people are drinking alcohol 24/7, people. And I'm not saying anything. You enjoy your alcohol. Do what you got to do. But when you're a hot mess, messing around, slopping around on panels, I don't know why I'm being slandered. I don't know why this is happening. I don't know why I did everything I was supposed to. Back down. Back down and go sit down. And matter of fact, go clean your house and go get your life and go be with the people that love to talk the way you talk. See, I think people that talk the way like each other, like liars, they like to stick together. This is why these groups are so big out here. Think about it, guys. When you go into a chat room and people are jumping on you and all of a sudden they're like, Irish did it. And Irish, she said it. And now everybody jump on Irish. And where does that go? The same thing with Minxie. Always having to stand up for herself. Always having to fight. Oh, she's wrong. She's this and that. No. When you're telling the truth, the liars are bunched up in a group and they will come for you, gnaw at you, claw at you. They will make videos about you. They'll go and get their little group members to make videos about it. And in the end, the truth will always balance out. Because people who are knowledgeable and understanding that this is a perception, this is fantasy out here, then you start to question, what is this person's intentions? Why are they speaking to me? They don't know me. We don't have a big friendship, then it shouldn't mean nothing. Okay? If it meant something to you, then you getting angry and starting to lie about what happened, that's where the pathological liars come in. There's normal lying and then there's crazy lying. We're just going to call it crazy legs. Crazy leg lying. Big ups to the chat room, guys. Hit the like. Let's go. Let's continue.
Pretending you were too busy to take a call. Saying that you haven't had that much to drink when you really have. And telling someone they look good when they don't. This is similar to the little lie of not admitting that someone looks fat. In this case, you offer that someone really looks good when you know they don't. They didn't ask you, so you could have kept it to yourself, but instead you build them up with these false statements. So back to the difference between normal lying and prolific lying. On average, normal everyday lying was telling 1 to 2 little lies a day and 1 big lie a week. Prolific lying was telling 6 little lies and 3 big lies in 1 day. That's a lot of deception. And as such, prolific lying tended to result in more problems in the work setting and in relationships. An observation from the study that I thought was interesting was that they found that the prolific lying group tended to be younger, male, and had higher occupational status, like being in a managerial or supervisory position. Does this mean that chronic deception creates advantages over always being completely honest? So both normal and prolific would be considered non-pathological, even though prolific can still cause problems. Pathological lying is more compulsive, and the lies don't have a clear motive or benefit. It can seem like lying for the sake of lying. Some people start to believe their lies and have trouble even knowing what the truth is.
Of course, we're going to stop it there because everybody knows that's the blob. I mean, come on. We're just going to throw it out there. Everybody knows that's the blob. I'm not going on panels no more. Today, I'm going to get my life together. Now he's going to go visit his child in college. How's the child 16, but the child's in college? Which one is it here? Is anybody listening? Because that sounds real not safe, guys. Trust and believe when we're talking about our mental health. Hi, Empress. Empress Diva is in the building. Hello, darling. Shout outs. Blessings. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Yeah, we're talking about pathological and compulsive liars today, Empress. And we're going through this study. This is the doctor. We're not doctors, but our opinions do matter. We go down rabbit holes in Wonderland because, again, there are a lot of pathological liars out here. I will tell you that, as we go through this, guys, if this is you and you feel like we're speaking about you, then allow it because we're not. And this has nothing to do with anyone personal. We're just taking the information and allowing people to see. Do you want to sit around pathological liars? Do you want to sit around compulsive people who are just making up stories and not really trying to get to the bottom? In Wonderland, guys, we respect each other. We're the bosses of ourselves. And trust and believe we're not going to allow anybody to steer us wrong. We get receipts and we don't play about doxing families and children. So allow it. Are we still having the interview tonight, Empress? If so, please drop your channel link. If you want to reschedule, it's fine. Whatever you want to do, darling. Templar, yes, Templar. Guys, please introduce yourself to Empress Diva. She is the beautiful lady that I told you is from the same state as me. And so wanted to introduce you guys to make sure that she is aware of the community and everybody in the Wonderland. And yeah, like I said, if you still want to do that interview, it's fine. If you want to do it another day, it's fine. Just let me know, darling. I did give you my email, but if not, allow it. We can still talk about it right here. I'm listening and making lunch. Oh, okay. I want to know what you're eating for lunch, girl, because it is 2:24 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We've got the UK in the building. They're 5 hours ahead, and we've got the West Coast in the building. Stephanie's 3 hours behind us, so allow it, guys. Let's finish our beautiful doctor here.
When that happens, it's pointless to challenge the person on their lies because they may have gotten so lost in the lies that they can't even dig their way out. Because pathological lying has been poorly researched, we don't have a good treatment protocol for it. There's therapy to help increase the person's insight into their lies and identify what triggers the behavior, and even help the person recognize that they're getting into a lying loop. Believe it or not, for some people, it can become like ordinary talk, and they don't even see themselves as spinning a lot of lies. They just see it as talking, like storytelling. And what's wrong with storytelling? So for that person, it can be helpful to help them recognize that their storytelling is harmful to others and themselves. As for a medication approach, there isn't a specific medication to keep people from lying. But if you treat the lying like a compulsion where the person becomes very anxious if they don't lie or uses the lies to compensate for some obsessional thinking that they have, then it's possible that they may experience some improvement from taking an antidepressant similar to what we use for treating obsessive compulsive disorder. So that's pathological lying. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Hi, I'm Dr. Tracy.
Big ups to Dr. Tracy, guys. I'm going to put her channel again in the chat room, but I would like you guys to like and subscribe to the Empress. I'm going to drop her channel link, okay, guys? Please reach out to it, click it, like it, hit one of her videos, introduce yourself, let her know that you're a Mad Hatter chatter, and allow it. Entertain. I'm sorry, what's going on here? Entertaining, though, Minx. Oh, I learned about purple and blue pills yesterday, and I'm sorry, blue and red pills, and red and blue is purple pills. I don't know. I hope everybody's on the happy pill. I'm just saying. Big ups to happiness. Okay. I need you guys to like and subscribe to Empress's channel. Let's do that, guys, and show some love. Because that's what we do around here. Promoting is good. Telling stories is good. I'm going to share your link. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. And I'm actually going to share the doctor's link again, too. Please like and subscribe to the Dr. Tracy. She does have other commentary on her channel that if you're having an issue, just listen. Sometimes when you don't, know which way to turn, someone can give you advice that will allow you to move forward. We're not so quick to get angry in Wonderland because, guys, tell them.
He's mad too.
But I don't want to go among mad people.
Oh, you can't help that. Most everyone's mad here.
And that's why we have to be 10 toes down on the truth. We have to know ourselves, love ourselves, keep our mental health together so that not one time you question who you are. People will question who you are and they will make up compulsive and pathological lies so that we will become distraught, so that our nerves get bad, so that you start questioning who you are. If you know that someone's lying, you do not have to respond to it. It's almost as if it's like a child and they say, no, I didn't steal the candy. No, mama. And then you go into their pocket and you pull it out and you say, well, what is this right here? I didn't do that. I don't know where it came from. That behavior is continuing in the adults, and it's very detrimental to people who are trying to understand why are you acting this way. If I like a woman, for instance, everybody knows how I love the ladies, I'm going to give her a compliment. I'm going to uplift her. I'm going to tell her to have a wonderful day. She's a beautiful person. I would never want her to feel that any energy coming from me would make her feel as though she's not worthy of who she is. When someone lies on you, they want to take that from you. They want to take the fact that you're a good person, take the fact that you would stand up and tell the truth, and also have everyone else look at you the same way they look at you. And that is so sad because that tells a lot about the person lying. If I say, listen, I don't like, I came to your show, you were, this way and that way, and maybe we don't get along. Oh, Empress Diva said that. She said, I don't really like too many people. I don't get along. I respected her so much for that, guys, because we already know if I drop the link right now, 20,000 crazy folks are going to try to come into Wonderland. Like, oh my God, Janet, how you doing, Janet? I drank orange juice today, Janet. Do you care, Janet? So, yeah, I usually drop the link, guys, on an hour of the show. I'm not dropping the link today unless you want to go. If you have something that you would like to speak about, then I'll let you up on the yacht. Other than that, you guys can be in the lounge. I know you want to speak about it, so if you want the link, Minxie, please let me know. I can send it to you in Telegram if you want it like that, or I can just drop it now. I just want it to be for Minx and nobody else allowed. Empress, if you would like to come up and speak to me, you're more than allowed. And I will drop that link for you if you allow. But I don't want people up here just coming up to tell me about their show or their music or how they're going to go. I'm trying to get to the bottom of why people lie and nobody knows. All I'm doing is telling the truth, and I'm getting persecuted. I'm the bad guy. Janet did this and Janet did that. I am not responsible for all that crap. I know what I do and I know what I don't, and I'm not going to stand with people that lie and say they won't. When you want to sit around me, know that you're talking and holding a convo that's real. I don't got time to play these dirty little games out here because it's never going to win. I know I'm real. I'm going to have to jump in the bath quick, Janet. No worries. You want to do that, or did you want the link? I know, sister. I read your message in the DM. So I know you didn't want it. Mama's gonna stay down too because she's doing something. So she's in the bushes watching. She's learning. Mama's learning how to sniper from the bushes. And actually, Mama, the clouds. We're not in the bushes. We're not getting our knees dirty. So allow. But let's get back to this because you guys already know how I get down. I love the Psycho for To Go channel. Yes, let's do it. Big ups to Psych To Go. I love you guys. Let's hit the like. Let's leave a comment below. I'll always thank them for a good show. All right, there we go. So let's get back to this, guys. How to spot a pathological liar. Let's do it.
Intended for educational purposes only.
Yes.
Please do not self-diagnose or diagnose others.
No.
Having one or all of these traits does not automatically make you a pathological liar. Although being a pathological liar is not a psychiatric disorder listed in the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual for Mental Disorders, it can be really distressing for you to deal with a pathological liar in your life. So, here are the 7 signs of a pathological liar that you should look out for. Number 1, the stories they tell are unbelievably bizarre. In many cases, a pathological liar's grand stories can easily be proven wrong. If your initial reaction was, "No way," followed by utter confusion, it's because you likely felt the story they told you didn't make much sense.
Exactly.
For example, they may claim that they are close friends with Bruce Lee to this very day. But since he passed away in 1973, you can easily figure out that this story is a lie. Number 2, their stories change over time. Pathological liars can tell very elaborate stories to keep you engaged and interested. However, they often can't remember all the details of their fake stories, so they wind up retelling you the story differently each time. For example, they may claim that they stay in touch with Bruce Lee's friends when they originally claimed to personally know him. Number 3, they don't like being doubted. If you question them or catch them in a lie, they might get angry or express hostility towards you. For instance, if you ask them about whether they actually knew Bruce Lee or knew his friends, you may be met with a clear attempt to change the topic. Pathological liars want to avoid being questioned about the believability of their stories. Number 4.
I want to stop it right there because that's where we have to build strength. That's where we have to stand on the truth, guys. This is why we speak to each other before we just assume. Because we have understanding, and understanding is better than confusion. We want people to let go and move on. These are hard times right now. We would never want to make it worse for anybody. When we gather, we fellowship, we have fun, we laugh, we leave our problems at the door. We don't let anyone disrespect anybody. People are comfortable coming to the stage and speaking with me, and people try to abuse that. But they won't take our kindness as weakness, guys. And we'll stand continuing to be kind because we don't want that echo. We're not building Wonderland off of lies or liars. So a lot of people have come into Wonderland and have left because they were liars. And they've made a group and they're doing a summer campaign on Janet. And we're what? Happy. We're still moving. Like, it's not changing anything of what we're doing. But if we could, reach out and just put our hands out to the universe, he knows why they're doing what they're doing. And he knows that he can give us enough understanding that we can grow from these incidents. So if someone's making up lies and slander about you, think about why they're doing it. This person's hurt, they're lonely. And in those moments, then you let go, and then I'm going to stay away from you. There's no reason to engage with you. If you have a mental disability, you're bipolar, schizophrenic, those people are out here, guys. And if they're off their medication, are you really engaging with them? Seriously, you step back and you use your kindness to actually disengage. People don't have empathy. People don't understand empathy. These are hard times. We're not going to sit here and act like it's not. We want to have fun. We encourage people to stream. We encourage people to put their channel together. We encourage people to put things on their channel that mean something to them. We do not encourage going live for 5 hours, dragging someone because they made a video about you that was a lie. If you have to speak upon it, we have the Coliseum for that. I'm not sure if anybody's attached to that channel, but I will get that when I finish this video. But yeah, we do time and places for things. So if people think that they can come to this channel and disrupt, what's going on here, no, we have a place for that. If someone really needs to speak with me, the Coliseum, EJ's Coliseum, totally is the place for that. But here, my members, they pay. They have the little green little dot, or actually my face by it, or some people have been members so long now, the picture has changed by them. Because when you first come a member, my picture's next to them. Now they have the squirrel because the squirrel's really chasing me in the real world, just saying. Yeah, they are members to this channel. And again, I get paid by YouTube. Shout out to YouTube. I'm a host to bring content to their viewers. These are not my viewers. These are YouTube's viewers. So they want you to create content that is likable in every section of their platform. So if you're just making up streams where you're hollering and screaming and hollering and lying and talking about people's children, they're going to bring all that down because that's not what they want. They want you engaging with your chat, talking with people, and then be done with it. They want you making 10-minute videos, 5-minute clips, and some shorts. They want you promoting, self-promoting, so that, again, if you get a spanner in somebody's chat room, you can be in their algorithms. And then you can promote. You can share your channels. I give people wrenches to share your channel. Share the channels that you like. Because we're not going to those other channels where people are being where they're doing what they're doing. I'm watching so that we know when those people come here, I immediately tell you there's a code red and we're on it. So I allow you guys to be free. No, I've never controlled anybody to be here. People don't tell me when they leave my channel. Let me talk about that, and then I'm going to get back to the video. When someone doesn't want to come to my channel, they don't come over here and be like, I'm gone, Janet. I ain't got you to do. They just leave. So I've never once gone to someone and said, hey, why didn't you never come back to my channel? The reason that I've never done that is because I got the point. Okay, I'll start the video.
They are quick thinkers. Once you start to doubt how believable their story is, the pathological liar will think on their feet to cover up their inconsistencies and past lies. If you question them about their Bruce Lee story, you may not even realize how seamless their cover-up story is. They will quickly make up an answer to your question, even if it sounds bizarre. Number 5, they lack empathy. At this point, you are probably really fed up with them and their elaborate lies. You know that they're making things up and you start rolling your eyes at anything they have to say. Another sign of a pathological liar is that they won't care about your feelings. They'll continue to spin their tall tales even if it makes you uncomfortable being involved in the conversation. This lack of empathy is one reason why pathological liars can strain interpersonal relationships. No one wants to be friends with someone who makes them uncomfortable. Number 6, a pathological liar may be self-centered. A pathological liar can be very preoccupied with the claims that they make. Their self-centeredness may be driven by their belief that what they're saying is actually true. As Joseph Goebbels says, if you tell a lie big enough and keep repeating it, people will eventually come to believe it. And
if you tell a lie big enough and keep repeating it, people will eventually come to believe it. We need to get that quote, Templar.
So, the cycle of repetitive lies continues. The pathological liar tells a bizarre lie, covers it up, and does whatever they can to keep up with the lie. They may even...
Okay, so the lie was Janet did meth and she was in some house with some weird children and I did meth. Then the lie was I'm a transsexual, I'm a man. Then the next lie was I'm a racist, calling black people the N-word, but I am black. And then what was the next one? Oh, I was hanging out with racist UK people. Yeah. So again, oh, and I'm in a satanic group, and then I mess with married men, people's married. Oh, yup, and I'm a truck stop tranny. Never messed with any married men. I left that man because he was a married man and he was coming on to me. He told me he loved me and he still loves me. And now he doesn't have his wife. So what happened there? Okay, just saying. That's a story for another time. But no, I'm not in no satanic group. I even allowed the devil's grandson into my community and he was disrespectful and totally blocked from here. He could be over there with the marshmallow girl. Okay. Yeah, we're going to say ER. We're going to say ER. I guess assumed we were like besties or something, mad because I was around the boy. Sheesh. And even the boy was not the boy for me. So allow it. But I don't got to lie about it, Queen. See, I'm more respectful. Like I said, when I break up with you, just move along. And it's not even nothing serious. I'm not going to talk about you. You don't talk about me. You want to do it, then I'll do it with you. But it's going to be funny. It's going to be comedic. It's not going to be no up there screaming and holler. We're going to pull receipts, pull timestamps, hit them where it hurts, hit them with your best shot. Fire away, put some rock on it, and we're out of there. Put some stank on it, whatever, honey. Because I'll tell the truth. I got receipts and receipts and receipts. I got all the backstory. You don't delete anything, okay? Even if YouTube don't want it, go to your computer, download it, keep it, save it in a file, honey. Trust and believe. This is a hustle. You gotta hustle hard. You'll never know when you might have to pull it and be like, last year at this time on this date, right here. Because this was the month that we broke up, guys. So just to be clear, that this was the month of last year. This month would have been the month that I got rid of my co-host. I fired him. Yeah. So just saying. And you don't know me because there's no way you could know me because you're not even nowhere around me. So it's so funny how somebody says, I am the best person to know who Jada is. But you ain't been in the community for a whole year. You've been in the bushes. You're in the bushes now. Everybody wave to the bipolar bear. Just say hello to him. He knows he wants some attention right now. He's a pathological liar. That's the one I'll stand with. That one right there. Pathological liar. Yes, thank you, Templar. I love that saying. I'm going to make me a little banner with that. Thank you. But yeah, so I basically last year fired my co-host. He snapped out and he began a tirade of, look what Janet did. So I will play that song today because it just seems like, this breakup has just been so intense. Like, I know in the real world, when I broke up with my real boyfriend, it took him like a while to get that I broke up with him. Because I think his pride didn't want, to accept that I did it. So whenever I fired my co-host last year, I felt like, he knew he messed up, okay? And he knew he should have apologized and, he would have been great. But because he's a pathological, compulsive, bipolar bear, he went on a tirade of like, Janet did this to him, Janet did that, and Janet is just this worst person, and oh la 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 la. But I learned so much about it, guys. Like, it made me strong. I met beautiful people. The UK just supported me. They came in hot. I mean, they're still here. He says that, nobody likes me and stuff, but like, I feel like projection is one of his, main issues. And so I have that empathy, guys, that if he would stop projecting and just kind of accept that, he got fired and he can't never come back, maybe that would be, his setting him free and, allowing him to be the best content creator he, needs to be. He literally told me that he loved me. I basically told him it was inappropriate. And then after he betrayed me on the panel, I fired him. So then when he went through all that stuff, he lost his wife. He still lives in the same spot, even though he lied and said he moved to, somewhere else. So it's like, those lies on lies on lies, they kept getting bigger and bigger. And the more that it gets bigger for them, the funnier it gets to people. And so I see that a lot of people want to take these people that are like self-destructing and use them as content. And see, he should be happy that I never did that. I never took our problem and made it content. The problem that I had with him is that he inappropriately talked to me and disrespected me as a woman. So big ups to Miss Brittany, aka Empress Janet, for holding it down, because I don't let men talk to me any type of way. And even the only, and I still love you, darling, Real and I went through a hot mess, and he sure apologized. And I sure am a member on his channel because he had enough respect to say, what we went through, Janet, we are still all right. I apologize for my behavior. He apologized for his, and I will respect him for that. But this little crazy reindeer right here, he will always be out here spreading lies. That grandma over there, they'll always be spreading, look what Janet did, look what Janet did. Why do you think it's my theme song? Why do you think by 2023 we're going to have t-shirts that say, look what Janet did? Because I start conversations. I start people asking questions. And again, I will call you out. I'm not afraid of no man. I will turn on my camera and I will set you free from whatever demons you think you're going to bring to me. I'm telling you the truth. And if you don't like it, then let it be. But move along and don't come over here messing with me. Let's continue, darlings. And hit the like.
Feed off the attention they get from telling all these tall tales. And number 7, they have a history of interpersonal challenges. There's no wonder that pathological liars can damage relationships. They make you feel confused, uncomfortable, and are difficult people to trust. So more often than not, problems like job instability, substance abuse, and a history of broken relationships may be present in their lives. Do you recognize any of these traits in people you know? Do you know of any other signs of a pathological liar that we may have missed? Let us know in the comments below. Please like and share this video if it helped you and you think it could help someone else too.
Yay! I love them. And I know you guys know I love them. So I'm going to, again, drop the channel link. Please like and subscribe to Psych to Go. This helps you mentally, I'm telling you, because all that we know, we can rack our brain to try to figure out, why would this person do this to me? Why would they say one thing and do another? Why all of a sudden when I go here, you're acting fake, but you weren't acting that the other day? It's almost like they want to show their true colors. And if you give them long enough, they will. I told you guys, I told you, didn't I? It's not the first impression. It's not the first time you meet them, okay? It's not. You have to meet them at least 4 or 5 times. And then you say, this is the right one. Because not every place is for everybody. We're about all of this. We know how to do it. We know how to get it. My streams are clean and YouTube pays me. And I appreciate every member who wants to be in Wonderland, knowing that we're 10 toes down on the truth, knowing that we're respecting each other's properties and boundaries of being human beings. If I'd done something, I have no problem apologizing. I'm serious. I called Coach Love a B last night, and I had to apologize to her because I don't speak to her like that. But it's a term of endurement. But it is. It's a sign of like, you're my bitch, and I really fucks with Coach. You know, I had somebody leave my community because they wanted me to stop talking to her. I don't believe in all that. You got to come tell me why I can't like this person for what? For you? Because if you like somebody and I don't like them, I'm still going to like you. I'm going to respect your boundaries. I'm going to respect what you do. If I'm telling you my business and you're over there with my enemy, I may stop telling you my business, but I'll genuinely mess with you. Come on. I'm not out here to like, ruin people's communities. I'm a promoter. I lift people up. I make sure that you get out here, that you get a chance to, speak to good people. I love doing that. Bringing people together. That's another one's Templar. So that's all Janet wants. I want to bring people together so that we can have understanding, so that we can walk away from this stream feeling good and everybody feeling empowered. That no matter what they're going through, as long as they tell the truth, it will work out. It's not going to be the first time and not going to be the second time. It may not even be the third time. But if you're strong enough to hold on and you're walking 10 toes in your truth, it will work out. And people that respect you and care about you will have your back. It took how many months for me to get as far as I'm gotten? I've only been out here since January of last year. And I've been monetized since November. So we're all new to this. All of this is new to us, guys. And the way that people were doing things is not the way we're doing them. We're going to keep ourselves sane. We're going to make sure that what we're believing is facts and not fiction, not lies, not gaslighting, not manipulative behaviors for attention. If you need so much attention that you turn on your stream just to cause conflict, just so people can talk to you, that's a sad human. And I feel sad for you because that is not a life that I would want. Nor am I ever going to sit around you because that means that my life has to become your life. So good luck with that. I like happy, uplifting people. We all say good morning, good evening, good night to each other. We talk to each other. Like that's what they're jealous of, guys. And I don't feel no F's to give about it. No, it's not a replay, Peter. It's Empress Janet. Peter's in the building. I appreciate you, Peter. Peter's from Sweden. So, I know that I've built relationships with a lot of men out here and we're friends. Okay. So if women don't know that they can be friends with men genuinely without being perverted with them, then you're lost. Just like I could be friends with straight women and gay women. And women that respect me know that we're playing around, that we're joking around, that we're making laughs. We're not taking nothing serious. Men know if we're playing around, we're joking around, we're not taking nothing serious. And again, my community is more women. We're in Wonderland, so everyone's welcome until they ruin it for themselves. So we're talking about pathological liars, Peter, and compulsive liars. And again, I wasn't going to drop the link today unless somebody particularly wanted it from the members. I guess if you want to come and speak to me, there would be a reason and you would tell me in the chat. Other than that, I didn't drop the link today because I wanted to kind of talk about all this lying. We're all liars, okay? But the good part about being a magician out here is allowing the lie to be funny and letting it be a story and moving on. It shouldn't be a lie that's hurting people. You shouldn't lie and say you're not doxing people's families, but you are. Like that's hell of lies. If I tell you guys I'm in love with Peter because he's Swedish, then you guys know that's a lie, but he'll laugh, everybody will laugh, and we'll play along with it. You know, I could tell you guys, Queen is the tribe of the Queen's palace in the UK. We'll all laugh about it and whatever. But when you're making up lies to like literally hurt people and, you know, drag their name and make other people not like you, that's sick. That's really sick. And that's what, again, we're making sure that we have an understanding that all people are liars, more or less. Exactly. Peter, the doctor said that today as we looked at the video. Definitely. We all liars. Excuse me. But the problem comes in when, why are you lying? I'm not lying to hurt people. Excuse me. I keep burping. I'm not lying to hurt people. I'm just making jokes. So I feel like, you know, if I want to be a comedian and I start making jokes, then I'm going to say something and it's not going to be the truth and we're going to laugh about it. I know you are, Peter. All right, let's take a look at this. And I'm going to leave his channel in the chat room for you guys so you guys can look at his channel as well. But he's talking about compulsive liars, because pathological liars are not the same as compulsive liars. I mean, they're all kind of mixed up together. So technically, guys, we're not going to look at a liar and, oh, you're a pathological liar. Oh, you're a compulsive. You're just going to be like, listen, you be lying all the time. Why you always lying is a famous song because that's what's happening. But Peter, our Dr. Tracy, and you missed it because you weren't here, darling. Dr. Tracy said there's healthy lying of our 5 lies we tell a day. So allow your 5 lies and don't do any more than 5 lies a day. It's like a balanced diet, okay? Let's get into it, guys. Let's go.
In my life, working with clients I coach, I've encountered both compulsive liars and pathological. They may seem the same, but their motivation and the way they deal with you vary quite different. Here's how you tell a compulsive liar. A compulsive liar is unable to control their dishonesty, either due to gradual habituation over time or deeper psychological conditions. Lies they tell may be anything from small white lies to outlandish fantasies. They have motive for gain, or no motive at all. This makes pathological liars a type of compulsive liar. Overall, pathological liars specifically do not have a particular motivation for gain. They tell lies practically for the sport and interests of the lies themselves, which makes them different from sociopaths, psychopaths, narcissists, and other people who compulsively lie as a means. Now, compulsive liars, as I'll discuss in this video, can be very in your business, in your life, and relationships. That's why I want to get the word out to everybody that I can how to deal with compulsive liars and how to spot them. So I ask you right now, please take a moment, like and subscribe this video. It really helps get the word out to people on YouTube, people that need to know. How does one become a compulsive liar? People can become compulsive liars over the course of time through force of habit and repetition. Not all compulsive liars are born with a serious psychological condition. Usually,
You can't hear? You can't hear me, or you can't hear the video? I'm sorry, Claire. You can't hear me, or you can't hear the video? Can everybody hear the video? Can you put a 1 in the chat room if you can hear me and the video? Are you asking who's Claire? I mean, you realize I'm Claire? Yeah. Are you talking to Peter? Peter, that's Claire, Queen of Tribe. Oh, okay.
this starts out as a simple, ordinary white lie or cover your butt type lies that almost everybody uses on occasion in childhood. A budding compulsive liar will start to use these lies ever more frequently. This can arise from a number of circumstances. Lies that require more lies to cover, spiraling out of control. Social conditions that require or promote dishonesty. Excessive discipline, abusive parents, so on and so forth. Existing in overly restrict regimes of punishment, especially as a child, boredom or lack of means to express creativity. As the frequency of lying increases, the liar's ability to actively control their dishonesty eventually becomes second nature. Almost all compulsive liars know that they're lying. That is, brain
And
scans
his
of a lie
video
detector
is
could
like
detect
going in and out.
pathological
That's not
stress
me
due
or
to
my
lying.
computer.
They have an extremely difficult time stopping lies before they come out, as if by force of habit. Eventually, in extreme cases, compulsive liars may become so acclimated to a constant stream of untruths that they lose even the subconscious reaction to the lies that they tell. And that is detected by lie detector.
That's funny. I'm going to stop it right there because that's funny he said that, because when people flip-flop, they will say they hate a certain person or they dislike a certain person, and then the next thing you know, they're with them, and then they're like acting like they didn't say anything about that person. That's just hilarious to me. Let's go.
Making it impossible for them to tell the difference between truth and falsehood. Are you worried you might be a compulsive liar, or you might know somebody in your life that is? The difference between a compulsive liar and a normal liar is a matter of degree. So in the gradual slide towards compulsive lying, there's not a hard and fast boundary, normal liar, compulsive liar. Here are 10 signs that you might be a compulsive liar. You only realize you're lying after you start speaking. That is, speaking the lie. You lie about things that...
Can everybody hear that in the back? I'm just saying. Can everybody hear that in the back? When do you start lying? Who heard it? Come on. I need y'all to get your elephant ears out. Come on. Where's mama at? What's she doing? Yeah. When do you start? When does the lie start? As soon as they open their mouth.
don't really matter to you. You have difficulty remembering something you said is true or made up. You cannot remember how many times you lied today. You try out different stories in your head to see how they might sound. You are worried when different friend groups meet because they might have been told different things. You don't feel a sinking feeling in your chest or your gut when you lie, that innate psychological aversion to falsehood. You're constantly joking about everything you say. You lie sometimes even when you meant to tell the truth. Lastly, people around you don't trust what you say. If you answered more than 2 or 3 of these yes, then you are probably on the road to becoming a compulsive liar. 5 or more of any of these that would match your profile of many compulsive liars. How to handle a compulsive liar. The first impulse many people have when they encounter a compulsive liar is to try and fix them. I know I had this reaction too. However, ultimately, I found it is wrong to attempt to force them to change.
So can we all just smack ourselves on the hand? Come on. Ugh. How many times have I done it? Ugh. I'll be hoping they'll change. Hope they can see the light. Hope they get enough confidence to tell the truth and to be a liar. Stand up for the truth. But every time you just get let down. So shame on them first time. Shame on you second time. Third time, don't cry wolf. Acting like you're Captain Save Johnny. Okay? We ain't saving these folks. You got to save yourself. So just like Peter said in the chat room, I lied a lot growing up, making me in a better light. Peter, when you grew up, as you said, you learned the difference. They're not grown up. Sorry, Peter. They're never going to grow up. They're never going to stop lying. They're never going to change. And that's the part that if you understand, that's how you know to move differently. You're not going to keep going back to help them. You're not going to keep allowing them to use your kindness as weakness. You're not going to keep putting these people in your life and saying that you don't like these people, but you still tolerate them. It's okay to be alone. It's okay to move and go with other people. It's never okay to make up lies and hurt other people. And defamate the woman or, derogatory talk to a woman on a stage and say you're their friend. Because again, it's not simping to stand up for your friend as a woman and say, tell the dude not to talk. If two guys are arguing, women better stay out of it. Just saying. If two women are fussing, men better stay out of it. But if a man's jumping on a woman and a man comes in and says, hey, cut it, talk to me, what's going on here? That's kind of a gentleman, guys. Kind of. Yes, it is a man. That's the man. So again, we've got gentlemen here for a reason, because we will not tolerate men who think that they're going to disrespect women and get away with it. And we're not allowing messy women to come over here and be messy about anything that they're doing. Because when someone tried to talk bad to Minx, you were out of here. You try to stalk Claire, you're going to get it. You try to hurt Stephanie, yeah, we're coming for you. And we've all been in these situations. So if someone's lying on you, all you have to do is make a video, get your timestamps, debunk the truth, and leave it right there. Smash it.
While compulsive liars
Love
may
her.
be able to fix
Big ups
themselves,
to Trish.
especially with proper coaching, support, and not force them to change. The best course of action with a compulsive liar is to realize what they are. Fortunately, with a compulsive liar, cannot trust anything that comes out of their mouth. This can be detrimental in both business and personal relationships. Proper safeguards include increasing the social distance between you and the compulsive liar. Eventually, you will need to either put up appropriate, healthy boundaries or dissolve the relationship entirely. Depending on your relationship,
I like to dissolve the relationship. So let me say right here, PSA announcement, heary on 6/13/2022 at 3:08 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, my favorite lottery number, that I don't speak to you or I don't come to your channel. I don't mess with you. Please move along and good luck in your endeavors. All right. Welcome, Minxie.
Hello. Yeah, I was just saying to the screen, well, we all turned into sociopaths during the lockdown, didn't we?
Yep.
All went a bit, yeah. But I'll tell you what, that sorted the men from the boys as well, didn't it?
Yep.
Don't you think everybody was put in the same kind of like situation? Then suddenly you see these ones that are like, oh, hold on a minute. You don't seem to be sort of like stopping. We've all gone off and done other things after lockdown's over, and you've got these ones that are left, and it's highlighting them up now, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, and their mental state is just at a point where they're willing to lose their whole life and jeopardize other people's lives and go stalk them at their front door and stuff.
Exactly. And we were all going a bit cracked out during lockdown, yeah, but these people this is their life. Do you know what I mean? It's like, oh dear. Oh, I only come across you because we're all locked indoors, but you lot are actually choosing this. But remember yesterday as well, I said, no, they're not always special needs. We've got to stop feeling sorry for them. And that's what I'm saying. You've got to stop feeling sorry for them. Sometimes they're just liars.
Right.
Yeah. So.
Well, there's 3 minutes left on this. You want to finish listening, darling?
Absolutely. Mm-hmm.
A person may be able to politely notify them that you think they may suffer from compulsive behavior, that they stretch the truth. Encourage them, a place of love, seek help. Point them to this article or this video as a link below and ask them to take the compulsive liar test. Can I stop compulsively lying? In many cases, you can overcome compulsive lying. Depending on how deep of a problem it is, this may be more or less difficult. I recommend that you work with a qualified coach, or if you have a loved one who's a compulsive liar, direct them to this article or direct them to find a compulsive coach, a qualified coach that can help them with their compulsive lying. Make sure that this is somebody that they trust, since it can easily lie, they can easily lie to themselves about how deep of a problem it really is and how successful reform has been. That's the point of having someone to help you through, having someone help them through this, to get somebody you trust that you know can actively reflect or accurately reflect back what the real circumstances of your life are. Generally, as a coach, I would start with the following course of action. 1, I would start a course of self-observation, having the compulsive liar document how often and when lying occurs. That's a good way to start a baseline to know where the problems are and if you're making improvements. 2, take a deep dive psychological methods to determine the root cause of the condition. Better that we can identify where this started, easier it will be to fix it. 3, identify exercises and practices to confront lies when they occur. We have to stop lies as they come out. We have to build up that psychological defense against lying, and that has to happen as quickly as lies can be. 4 is rectifying wrongs that may have been caused by obsessive behavior. We all have to take responsibility for the things that we do in our lives. And even though we may not be 100% at fault for this compulsive lying behavior that we've developed, it's important that we take steps, take responsibility. This may involve going and apologizing to people, financial restitution for.
That's his video that's skipping like that. But I will say that, yes, you're welcome, Peter. That's his channel. Yeah, I will say that he's making a point to mention if you did something to somebody, reach out to them, apologize, right? But you have to build up your trust, because then if you go and do something and think that person doesn't know, somebody's gonna come and tell them anyway. So if you're truly sorry about something, your actions will speak louder than your words.
I've actually had the apologies off of the narcissist, like the ex-boyfriend a couple of years later going, I'm really sorry. Do you know what? No, it doesn't go into me. I'm like, no, you're not sorry. You're just upset that everything ended and you got caught.
And that's true.
And most of the time, apologizing, I don't think is the way. And a lot of the times as well, these people they'll never admit that they're lying.
Right. That's what I was going to say. You took it right out my mouth. Yep. They'll never admit it.
Pride thing, isn't it? Pride before a fall, mate. I just think they need Jesus in their life. And they weren't understood enough as children. But why is that our damn responsibility? We weren't there.
Well, and we didn't hurt you. Tell them we didn't hurt you.
Like this guy's saying, oh, you got to spend time. If it's your loved one or your child or your husband, okay. But I mean, I would say most of the time, no, cut them loose, mate. Because why is it your responsibility? They'll drag you down with them.
Right.
You're not being paid for that. You're not being paid to look after these people, psychoanalyze them. People get paid £500, £600 an hour to do this shit. You're doing it for free.
Yep. And they apologize and they don't mean it. Exactly, Peter.
That's right. I mean, I'll help my friends like you. If you're going through a thing, I'll psychoanalyze. I'll find out where the root of the problem is.
Yes.
I'll understand if you're kicking off. And I'll go, okay, I'll ride with that because you're having a bad time. So, and that's what you do. That's how you deal with the children. When they start lying and you catch them, the very first reaction that they get from being caught in a lie is what will build the foundations on what they do from the next point on, because lying comes from fear of being less. Lying comes from trying to cover up something that you're afraid someone's going to find out. So you need to let people know, okay, so caught you out in a lie. So it's that very first reaction that they get. So if they had a mother that whacked them, then they're going to remember that pain every time. And they're going to hide things. And that's when they start hitting themselves. That's when, when they're lying because they used to being walloped. But
when they do that smacking thing. That's
they start banging on tables and stuff like that. Because
and you're talking to somebody and then all of a sudden you just hit the wall.
Yeah, the people control people. That's how that's their reaction that they got off people when they were found out to be a liar. Whereas it's not mollycoddling them, but I never punished my children for lying because it is actually a creative tool. It's storytelling.
I know we were storytelling yesterday too.
So you've got to actually hone that skill. If they're really good at it and you find that they're lying a lot, well, take them to an art class. Hone that skill of creativity of making up stories. Actually do something with it.
Write a book.
Rather than punish them you've got to, and when they go, you've been found out in a lie. No, I'm not lying. Yes, you are. I'm your mother. Look into my eyes. I know you're out. Come on now. Who do you think?
You don't hit them. You don't hit them.
No, and you get through to them to say, now, come on. I can see it in your eyes. Now what? And then you start to say, to the bigger picture, What do you think this is achieved you today? Making that, lying about that. What do you think? Do you think this is what you wanted from out this lie? It's like, no, I'm getting a headache.
That's
from all
funny
that.
you said that, because I said that last night, Templar.
Right.
I said, what are you achieving by coming over here? And you came over last night kind of late at the end, so I told you to go back and look to see what was going on.
Yeah, you literally go back down that staircase of lies, step by step, and then you take them back up the staircase to the consequences. And that's what you're doing, step by step. When you first lied, how did that make you feel? When you lied in my face, what that made them feel awful. So you're bringing it back to themselves. Yeah, no, I didn't like it. And how did that then make you feel when you went away and you thought you got away with it? And then I'm walking around not doing. Yeah, that made me feel guilty. And so there you go. You're taking it up the steps of consequences. So rather than back and whacking them, you can't fight. You can't fight any criminal activity with a criminal activity. Let's just put it that way. Right. You can't fight fire with fire.
Fire with fire. Oh, I said it. Jinx.
But jinx.
Minx.
2 minutes. Oh my God, I'm going to die. Oh,
It's so funny.
But it is basically, but again, why is it our responsibility? As these are adults, these are grown fuck-ass adults, mate. No, someone starts lying to you, you don't try and get to the root of it unless they're paying you $300 an hour. Do you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. No.
I don't have time to figure it out. You figure it out, make it make sense to you.
I don't. I'm 50 years old. I could only be on this earth for another, 20, 25 years? I ain't wasting it with liars and time wasters and weirdos and people that want me to fix them. No, when he said that, that's the point. When he said, you get a feeling you want to fix them, fuck off, do I? Fuck off, do I? No, I don't love them. That's my child. That's what I'll do. I'll fix my child. I'll help my mum and stuff. But no, it's, as he said as well, they're too busy lying to themselves. You'll never fix them.
Well, one rule in Wonderland is we're the bosses of ourselves. Just for this reason, because you have to make the last decision. You have free will to decide what you want to do. Do you want to make it a problem or do you just want to let it go? The more that you let it go, the better life is for you.
Peter Norman, strange as your parents. My mum was always apologising to me, always, for my dad. Always covering for my dad. Now, I saw the love and I saw the compatibility there and I saw the strength. Always. And when my mum was having a bad day, my dad would then apologise for her. I'll leave her alone. She's having a bad day. I'll come out with me for the day. Come work with me. She's having a bit of a bad day. Yeah, so they would apologise.
Question. That wasn't a strange question, Peter. Because a lot of parents don't apologise to their children.
Yes, you should. I apologise to you sometimes, don't I? He's walked in. I think he wants food.
No. PlayStation Plus has run out.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness, Luke.
Oh my God, it's out.
Such a funny, quirky guy.
I need to play Overwatch.
Oh, good grief. Your PlayStation.
What?
Okay.
She didn't give you the credit card? Is that what you said? She
He's
didn't
not
give you the
having
credit
that on there. Behave yourself. No.
I also need to get a cool game.
I know that's right, Luke. Tell her to give up the credit card. Then she'll be the best parent ever. Tell her I need to go to the store. Tell her I need to buy a car real quick, Mom. Okay, there's.
Do you know? No, I think. Do you know what? If anything, it's not so much him, but I would burn Deanna, my daughter. She was a fiend for it. Oh my God, it would be like 300 quid come off my car one day. I was like, what happened?
What?
How? What? Where? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that happened once with me.
No, that was
about like 300.
Was it about? Oh, I don't know because it comes from
time
isn't it?
ago,
Anyway, let me think straight. You only want the.
All right, so Queen said I fall short trying to be a fixer and olive branch
Be
thing.
£10 denominations,
I
didn't it?
know. Give me 1 second, Minx. I fall short trying to be a fixer and an olive branch thing. It's not a bad thing, but we've got to make sure that people aren't using our kindness as weakness, and we can't believe everything they're saying. If you understand that, then that's where you will build yourself up. It's all right to be a good person, Queen. You really have like a naive, spirit. And we have to have a naive but empathy and warrior spirit too. We can't let them walk on us. And again, we can't save them. So that's what Minx is saying. We just can't save them, darling. I would love to too. And you know that, Claire. We have 1 minute left on this video. Let's just finish
issues
it.
that you've caused in relationships or in your companies. It really varies quite a bit on situation to situation, but we always have to do something to rectify the problems that we've caused. And fifth, and most importantly, is measurement and constant refinement. This isn't just a one-off fix. It's a process that takes time, and we have to be very sure to measure and know if we're actually making it better. Because so many times these half-baked measures out there can actually end up making things. That's why I always recommend going with somebody that you know, the qualified coach on this matter. While it's not clear if a compulsive liar can completely regain their natural instinct for truth, it's very clear that a compulsive liar can redeem themselves, significantly change their behavior if they are motivated. So this has been how to determine if you have a compulsive liar and why they're not the same as pathological liars. If you have suffering from compulsive lying disorder or you know a compulsive liar, once again, please share this information with them. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.
All right. Thank you, bro. Again, I love Dr. Todd too. I know you guys know Dr. Todd, but you could look up Dr. Todd and, watch his on compulsive and pathological liars. Damn, I couldn't even get it out. But yeah, shout out to the doctors that Dr. Tracy, and again, Psych to Go, and Overcoming Toxic People is this channel. We're going to leave this guy a comment. Thank him for his commentary. And you just leave a message to let them know, like, you appreciate them, and have people like and subscribe, and shout out their channel, because some people are, trying to help each other. And that's kind of what's going on here, is we need to help each other. I got you off of mute. You still talking?
Yes, I've only got a little bit. You know that. I've only got...
All right. But no, guys, we have to be okay with telling the truth, making mistakes. If we're having problems and we're, arguing and carrying on, it's not going to work for us. So we all are liars, but are we lying to help folks? Are we lying to make ourselves look better? Or are we just lying to hurt other people? I love you guys. Did you like the commentary? Minxie's doing her family. But again, we're down to almost, 2 hours of good content, guys. I appreciate Minx. She's a member. She wanted to come up and speak. And that's what she did. And this is our opinions only. These are not facts. Thank you, Templar. I am definitely there, brother. I will tell you one thing, guys. If I make a mistake, I will let the community know. If we are 10 toes down on the truth, then everything that we're doing is real, and what they're doing is not what we're doing. We allow people here. We ask people to be respectful. And again, if you want to work things out and you want to make sure that you're keeping your friendship, do things that don't embarrass them. Don't put them on Front Street. Don't go somewhere else to somebody's channel and bring the drama to them. Have a place where you can speak. This is not the drama channel. If you want to talk to me at the Coliseum, please like and subscribe to EJ's Coliseum. I do different content over there. We allow everybody to come over there. We allow them to speak their piece. They ruin it for themselves because they think that they're going to disrespect somebody in their own town. I don't play that. We don't mess around.
Me out of all my money, why don't you?
Yeah, I got you.
I'm going to redeem it. Oh.
Yeah, I got you, girl. You got to go on mute, girl. Thank you, Peter. I love you. Thank you for coming.
Bloody child.
I think
Love you guys. I know. I'm going to put you on mute because we're getting out of here. And again, we're going to leave it just where it's at. Love you guys. Take care. Till next time. Know that you have to tell the truth even when it hurts, guys. I love you. Bye for now. I thank you guys for coming. I enjoyed you. I didn't do anything that they said I did, and Janet didn't do anything but bring people together. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon when you know I go live, darlings. Remember that. Love you.
And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We really appreciate you coming down to the Janet Show. Don't forget, tell everyone. Tell your mom, tell your dad, let everyone know about the buying.
I thank you guys for coming. I enjoyed you. I didn't do anything that they said I did, and Janet didn't do anything but bring people together. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon when you know I go live, darlings. Remember that. Love you.
That's right. You gotta share it out. Janet's getting to it. It's all a pack of lies. She didn't do anything she's been accused of. You better know it. And don't forget, like, share, subscribe.
This is for Janet.